I'm Stephen Hinkey, Director of Brand Marketing for DAP Health. And today we're talking with Brett Klein about the April 28th Dining Out for Life event happening at restaurants, bars, and bakeries across the valley. For the past 17 years, this event has helped fund comprehensive care for the patients who call DAP Health their healthcare home. I'm joined by Brett Klein, who has led the charge for this local event, first as a DAP Health employee and now as a Dining Out for Life board member. Good morning, Brett.
Hey, good morning, Stephen.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
So, I'm really excited that we get to talk about this today. Can you tell me, how did Dining Out for Life begin, and how does it work across North America every year?
Absolutely. So Dining Out for Life started as an individual event in Philadelphia in 1991. 2 years later, they franchised, if you will, or partnered with 6 other organizations, which has now turned into 50 plus organizations, to create Dining Out for Life International. And so what that is so it's one day a year in multiple markets on different dates. April 28th happens to be the national date, but other markets, depending on weather and other conditions, will have a date specific to their market. And it raises funds directly and locally for the local LGBT HIV organization. The key component there is it needs all funds are raised for HIV care in whatever facet that is, food insecurity, those, but it has to be HIV related.
That's great. How does the fundraising work?
Yeah, the fundraising, it's very simple. Each organization reaches out to local businesses, restaurateurs, that type of thing, and they craft a percentage that goes back directly to the organization. In our case, for locally here in Palm Springs, it's 33% to 110% this year. And so that money is simple enough that the organization that's the partner physically gives that gross off their ticket sales for the day or food sales for the day, will give that back to the local agency.
So it raises funds, but it also raises awareness about HIV while reducing stigma. Why is that so important in 2022?
Oh, it's hugely important. I mean, it's never gone away. So HIV still is a pandemic. We talk about pandemic and endemics and that, but HIV is still there. It is still very prevalent in many, many markets across our nation and internationally, needless to say. And so any awareness that we can still bring to HIV, to research, to HIV and aging, specifically for our market here in Palm Springs, we are a benchmark for research that DAP is heavily involved in, dealing with more of a senior population aging with HIV, whether that's under care or not under care. And so it helps bring down the stigma. It helps open up conversation, not only between you and your provider and other businesses, but also with family members and those who just never thought to ask. And you finally have matured enough because it's out there, and it ties in equally for getting that awareness out there.
One of the tactics to reduce stigma is called U equals U. It's an international campaign. You've been involved with this. Tell me about what it means and how does it change the perception of someone living with HIV?
Absolutely. Well, for someone living with HIV and for over 23 years this year, it's a huge campaign and it's an awareness builder. It's to break down that stigma we just talked about. It's be able to create the idea that, and it's true based on research and fact, that if you are under HIV care and you're on immunotherapy treatment and you are taking your drugs religiously and regularly, that you are untransmittable. So what that means, it's a game changer. We're able to go out there and live a natural life. We need to have lovers, our partners, whichever that is across the spectrum. You're able to go out and still live a very vibrant life, age well, age healthy, age positively, figuratively, and emotionally, to be able to have a conversation and not feel the stigma on online dating and that says, whatever that stigma is for you and those triggers, this is a place that helps build that back.
It's incredible. So you can be part of the movement to dine out and end HIV on April 28th. It's so simple. Just go to Dining Out for Life's website or to daphealth.org/DOFL for a full list of participating restaurants. Make your reservation and make one meal matter.